everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Speed of Doom. This area is quite ominous, and behind us are 3 cyber demons. This is Map 22, Dead Echo. Immediately, this start might seem like a little bit scary, but there's nothing too worrisome. Let's just rush on through and immediately spawn a whole bunch of enemies, including this Arachnotron, and get stuck here, but well. And then we're just gonna run in a circle. And then just get everybody to infight. It's a nice little Dark Wave staple. And now we're just gonna hope that everything infights with each other. So, this is yet another non-blind run. And unlike with map 13, I actually have the original recording session of the blind run. The problem with that one is, honestly, throughout the... Oh, you're moving all of a sudden. Sometimes they do that, but they can't really harm us right now. They're caged. They're pretty harmless right now. But yeah, throughout the original recording session, I was pretty miserable throughout when playing this map. I'll be completely honest. This map was not fun at all. Like, it has a decent start, it looks nice, but it's just slow, and it's just really slow and kind of cheap at times, especially for Dark Wave. But anyway, so once all the monsters are thinned out, we can just gun down this Hell Knight. Oh, come on, over here. Simple as that, and we can just grab this chain gun and just use it. There we go. Now you hear those arch files, right? On my first playthrough, I thought that when we were going to press one of these switches, one arch file, no, 5 arch files were going to lower from these pillars, and then we're just going to need to run for cover with the BFG. And honestly, I was not too far off. Starting with this first switch, which reveals a super shotgun. Once we press this, an arch file is going to spawn alongside a pain elemental. Want to kill the high tier enemies as soon as we possibly can. Ooh, the lasso killed the imp. Anyway, so with the arch file down, we can now focus on the pain elemental and then just gun down the rest of these enemies with the chain gun. Chain gun ammo is not going to be like the best thing to use in this map, but it's an option, I guess. And there's one more imp. Whoa, okay, nice ninja dodge from me against that lasso. Oop, except that, oop. Except that, there we go. The lost soul is now dead. And there's a couple of ammo packs, but we're gonna hold off on that just yet. So, continue. Actually, no. So, over here we got a chain gunner and an arch file. Nothing too bad to deal with. And just stop dancing. And we can just gun down this arch file. And he even got stuck on the geometry. Wow. Anyway, so around this corner, here is a Revenant. And there we go. Now, this gargoyle switch, it's not a line switch, so that means it's a secret. And that's the first secret of the map, and it's rocket ammo when we don't even have a rocket launcher yet. Anyway, stepping over here, there's a couple of chain gunners and a Revenant. This is just a trap. It adds basically no difficulty to the map. If you know it's coming, you can just declaw it extremely easily without too much health lost. And you can just take out this Cacodemon. Nothing too challenging. And now there's a small little box in that corner. We can just shoot that, and that's going to reveal a switch right here. We're not going to press it just yet, but it's there if you want it. And now let's refill on health, because we're going to grab the soul charge in the Archvile room. And this actually brings me to this map's next secret. Some mud behind a Bloodfall trailer. Bloodfall texture. Wow, my mind is... Anyway, this is an obvious secret if there ever was one. Like, kind of unbefitting of Darkwave, honestly. Anyway, so we can grab a stim pack, and did I grab all the health bonuses? Yeah, okay, we're not gonna have 100% health, 200% health, but it really doesn't matter. Anyway, so once you grab this supercharge here... Oh no, it's trapped! Oop. And some Mancubi are gonna spawn, as well as some Hell Knights. This fight's not bad, it's just... It's a trap, so... It's a thing. If you don't know what's coming, then you might be ill-prepared for it, but if you do know what's coming, then it's pretty easily declawed. Are you noticing a theme with this map here? Just because, like... It's a trap, and... you can just declaw it if you know what's coming, but if you don't, you might get caught off guard and take some cheap damage. Right there, we didn't really take much damage from that encounter. And here we got a secret switch, and into another one, and we got the secret armor. That is all of the secrets of the map. So we are very well stocked. So, I think I mentioned that in the original recording session of this map, and why cut it, I was miserable. And the start, and the rest of the map, you know what, it's fine. A little slow, if anything, but not all maps have to be this way. This was the start of my misery. This room right here. So, once we step over here, some pop-up chain gunners are going to show up, and you heard right, there's an Archvile. Followed up is an Arachnotron. Let's lure him over just a little bit, because what I want to do is kill him close to this area, because, and now, following this, is one of the meanest traps in this, that Darkwave ever has, one of the meanest traps in this game, honestly, this Mega WAD. Several Revenants, a couple of Hell Knights, and not a lot of space to really work with. Ooh, okay, they're infighting. Good. I took a lot more damage than I would have liked there. And it's just because this room is just cheap. Sometimes you can get lucky with a Baron infight, other times that can happen, and you're basically just dead without the secret Mega Armor. It's really jerkish, and I don't know why it's kept in, but anyway, there's Archvile around the corner. Okay, Archvile's still in zapping mode. Oop. Keyboard, respond with me, please. Okay, there we go. A little bit of exercises, there we go. Anyway, so that's the first trap dealt with, followed by an Archvile. Reason why I want to kill all of them. Wow, keyboard is feeling extra unresponsive right now. So yeah, the Archvile can resurrect the Revenants, all in that, so that's why I want to kill them there, even though... But anyway, here is the next trap. More Archviles! And basically this goes double, so I want to focus all available ammo on this Archvile, as it's the only one that can freely move. And then the rest are easy pickings. It's just mean at this point. Like, it's just really a jerk move. You're given like so little room to work around over, and then you're dealing with 3 Archviles. It's around this part where I said enough is enough with the Archviles. And honestly, if I were to think about the total Archvile count in this map, what do you think here? At the start, let's say there's we're counting these 4 here. Maybe another 5. There are about 12 Archviles in this map. So, actually no, 13. Anyway, so we're gonna hit this light switch. Wow, keyboard, please respond with me. Anyway, so we're gonna hit this line switch, and it's basically just like another jerkish fight. we want to head back to the start, and honestly, I played that bit rather poorly. I'm supposed to just head right back to the elevator and then just take out the Mankibai from here. The imps are easy pickings, but oh well, making things hard for myself. And yeah, even I was caught up by that trap. It's, once again, it's not really hard. It's just jerkish when you just, like, when you don't have a good plan of attack first and, like, oh, hey, I'm gonna plan getting surrounded by all these different imps. Well, we can hit the switch, and thankfully this isn't trapped. But but the red key is. But luckily it, reveals an escape route that Archvile was fairly quick to attack me, but what I like to do is I like to get the Mancubus to infight with the Pinkies. And ooh. So yeah, those are some nice noises there of them nomming away. The Archvile is not too much of a problem. He can't resurrect anything. You just watch out for his zaps. And once you think the Pinkies have done enough damage, just gun down the Mankibai. See, the Pinkies are your best friend here. Anyway, so nope, Archvile is attacking. Anyway, take care of that Mankibai. Oh, yeah, it's feeling especially sluggish right now. Jeez. Anyway, so I'm actually recording this after I finished recording map 23, which is no spoilers for that one, but let's just say it's quite the doozy. Let's just say. Don't worry though. I don't have quite a miserable time, despite its rather. Despite its reputation, let's just say. Anyway, so let's grab a bunch of cells over here. And now we're gonna get to what is maybe the hardest actual fight of the map. So remember when I said that when playing this blind, I predicted that once I press one of these switches, 5 Archviles would spawn from these pillars. Well, guess what? About 5 Archviles spawn from little alcoves, little caves here, and they start to resurrect everything. And that was could have been kind of bad, but we do have a decent amount of cells, and we do get a supercharge out of that, but we're actually not out of the clear just yet, because there are a couple of cyber demons back there. So I want to just lure them over, but I don't want them to get too close. And by the way, be wary of this tree. One of the outtakes that I had was that I actually got stuck on the level geometry of that tree. And then just BFG the two. And maybe super shotgun them if you're feeling confident. I like to take out one and then super shotgun the other one. I like to save a few cells here. And my keyboard is being somewhat unresponsive, but it at least gives me... I'm at least able to circle strafe the Cyber Demon with this, so... And there we go. Nothing too terrible. Now, in comes the next fight. Let's grab a couple of armor bonuses, because that's all that we really have left. And over here is the blue key. And some monsters are going to spawn in. And an Archvile. I actually forgot about this. Oh, we got a juicy hit on the Cyber Demon. That is what I like to see with them infighting. And the Archvile is dead too. Also, let's bring up that Archvile counter to 14, I think. So that I think the total amount of Archviles are in this map. Let me actually like double check which one, but over here we got a fight here. So we're gonna pick up the rocket launcher, and what do you think is gonna spawn? Did you guess an Archvile? Then you are correct. Yeah, I don't know why, but these traps just seem so obligatory. They don't really have that much creativity towards it. It's very un-Darkwave, to be honest. Anyway, so there is a jump scare Cyber Demon, and this is a trap that I hated the first time through, playing this map blind. And so we can pop in here, and then there are going to be a couple of Hell Knights. Oh. But oh, we can actually go out of this window. I did not know that. But that actually kind of trivializes this fight a little bit. So, wow, I'm even more mad about this fight than when I died to it because I tried super shotgunning them and then just getting pummeled to death. Wow, I thought maybe a second look at this map would change my opinion of this map, but no, I still don't really like it aside from maybe its aesthetics. But, okay. Oh yeah, there's an Archvile there, because why wouldn't there be? Honestly, like, I really don't get, like, what's with all the Archviles? They just feel so obligatory. Like, Archviles can lead to some very creative encounters, but it's just more or less this map is just like, oh, hey! Hey, kids, do you like Archviles? And I do like Archviles, but I don't like this map's usage of them. I don't know. But anyway, so going forward, here's a very narrow corridor. And spawning is another Archvile. How many Archviles did you count so far? I think there is like about 14 of them, but anyway, there's that small little skull switch earlier. And now I hope we don't die, because you know that one of the enemies left is a Cyber Demon and there are 30 enemies remaining, so oh no! An imp? What are we going to do? Just blast him. Anyway, so the skull switch is gunshot activated, so just pop this, and we're just gonna head right back to the center, and there's yet another Archvile. But we want to make sure that we don't get annihilated by the Cyber Demon, so we don't exactly have that much armor, so we can't really take Cyber Demon rockets. But I think the Barons are going to handle him, well, quite handily, first off. So we have BFG cells, so let's just be patient here. A little bit. Oh, boy. I think now's about the time where we start just BFGs. Using our BFG. Oh! Let's not die this far in. Wow, you are bulky. But that's everything. That's all items, all kills, all secrets. We can now exit the map. Oh boy. I'm glad I re-recorded that, honestly. Throughout the original recording session, I was so miserable. I was so miserable throughout this entire... I didn't like this map then, and honestly, the map just feels kinda bland to me now. I didn't really have that much fun in this recording session, but I was in a much better mood and state of mind. Maybe my first experience was just kind of soured. I do have a really funny outtake, though, for this particular recording session. But, I don't know. I feel like Darkwave wanted to try and do like the Josh Seeley type of combat where you got like strong monsters in narrow corridors and like, okay, you have to be very nimble to fight your way through, but honestly, I never was like exceedingly annoyed and felt like things were too unfair in a Joshi map. Definitely things can be quite tricky and difficult with a high monster density, but I never felt that things were like I had to memorize this in order to beat the map, aside from map 33. But to map 33's credit, it had like a really cool theme going on for it, and the MIDI really helped things. But the slow tempo of this map just really didn't do things for me. So I don't know. Map 33 gets a pass because of the MIDI, but this one, like, Sign of Evil's good, and fits the slow-paced nature, but not the frustration. Some of the fights there, like, they're just kind of like Darkwave formulaic, with the big slaughterfest at the beginning, at the end. But then, like, there's the tight-paced corridor fights that I just think are just unfair. They're just unfair. You, like, just need luck to get, to deal with them well. You can get past them consistently, but to do them well, it is generous in resources, so that's all I can really say about it. Doesn't starve you for ammo, gives, like, I guess there could be a little bit more armor, but at the same time, you don't really need it. It's more or less just learning the map's encounters and then just going on from there. I don't know, it's just like, for the last two maps that Darkwave made, map 20 and map 22, they've just been slow. And honestly, I think it's by this point where at this point, I actually kind of prefer the Joshi maps as map 19, Silent Hour, and map 21. I'm actually trying to remember what map 21 was because it's been a little bit since I played through that. Oh yeah, Resurrection. Those were nice maps on their own, but this one, I don't know. This wasn't fun, and I wouldn't say like the last one was like great either. Just very mean on its traps when you don't know it's coming. And I'm just gonna say this: I'm recording this after I beat map 23. I think I just mentioned that already. And even though that's quite the infamous map, I still prefer that to this one. This might be the low point of Speed of Doom for me. Maybe Lucifer's Tears just doesn't do it for me more, just because of like this map looks a bit better. But I don't know. I just never felt the sort of misery that I did with. Maybe I did feel a little bit of misery towards Lucifer's Tears, but I don't know. I feel like this one just stung a bit more, especially because it's by Darkwave, but anyway, that's enough of me moaning and groaning. The reason why I re-recorded this was because I was already miserable enough in the first place, so that's why I wanted to do it again, and thankfully I was able to get this on my second attempt. Next outtake is kind of funny, I'll be honest, so I guess with that in mind, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Speed of Doom. See you guys then. And we can press the skull switch and reveal ourselves a secret mega armor that we revealed by shooting that switch right there. Wow, I never expected my own editing software to be an outtake in this video. That's a unique way to fail an attempt, by having out external audio recordings. If this winds up being the only outtake of the episode, that's gonna be hilarious.